Welcome back everybody. So in today's video I will be showing you how to install Ubuntu Server on VirtualBox. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so in order to install Ubuntu Server on VirtualBox, you need two things. You need VirtualBox installed on your machine, and you also need Ubuntu Server ISO image downloaded to your machine as well. For my case, I already have VirtualBox installed, so I'm not going to install it. But if you want to know the process of installing VirtualBox on your machine, I previously made a video where I went through the process of installing VirtualBox on macOS, and I will put the link for that video in the description for this video, so please check it out if you want to know the steps of doing that. And the only thing then that I need to do for this video is to install the Ubuntu Server ISO image. So to do that, all I have to do is just go to Ubuntu Server, and you will see this website here for ubuntu.com. Just open right here, and since you are already in the downloads page, you will actually be brought to the download section and Server will be pre-selected for you. Now make a note that for this icon here that you see here, the default one that you are shown, I have seen previously that this is only compatible for Windows. So if you are running in Windows, then just go ahead and download it. But if you are running on macOS or other operating systems like Linux, then you may have to choose one of these other options. So for me, I'm running on macOS, so I'm going to go actually here where it says alternative architectures, and I'm going to open it in a new tab. And for my case, I'm running on macOS Apple chip M3, so that is ARM. So I'm going to then click here where it says ARM, and I'm going to then download the Ubuntu Server that is shown right here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit this, and this is going to actually start the download process. So this is going to download the Ubuntu Server ISO image for 24.04.1. okay, so that might take a few minutes to finish the download, so I'm going to pause this video and come back once the download is complete. Okay, so our download now for the Ubuntu Server is complete, and you can see it right here. So I'm just going to click here, and you will see that I do have it here. It shows one next to it because I already had a previous ISO image downloaded. So but for your case, you will not see the one next to it, you will just see it as it's showing right here. So then I'm just going to exit out of this, and what you need to do after that then is to launch your VirtualBox. Okay, so I'm just going to my launchpad, and I will search VirtualBox, which is what I see right here, and I'm just going to open it. Okay, so this is my VirtualBox dashboard, and now to install your Ubuntu Server, there are two ways of doing that. You can go right here where it says machine and click new, or you can go right here in this icon where it says new and just click that, and now you can go ahead and fill these details. So we need to enter the name for our machine, and I'm going to call this one Ubuntu Server because we are installing Ubuntu Server, and I will leave the location to be created under my home directory in VirtualBox folder. And right here where it says ISO image, you need to point this now to the location where your Ubuntu Server ISO image is located. So to do that, I'm just going to go right here, and you will see here that I do have options, but you probably will not see this. So I'm just going to click here where it says other, and I will go to my downloads, and I will point it to the Ubuntu Server ISO image that I downloaded. Now as you can see here, I do have two Ubuntu Server disk images right here. I'm just going to take the one that I downloaded right now, this one right here, and I will open it, and now you will see that the rest of this is pre-filled for you. So you will see that the type is Linux, and this one is Ubuntu, and this one is ARM. Okay, and you do have an option here to skip unattended installation, and I'm just going to select that, and I will click next right here. Okay, so once you do that, then the next thing that you need to do here is to modify the memory. So I'm just going to increase this to, let's say, 4096, And for the CPUs, the virtual CPUs, you can go up to 16 actually, but I'm going to put this one to, let's say, 4 maybe. Okay, and I will disable this EFI. I'm not going to do that. And then just hit next right here. And then for the virtual disk space, I will leave it as 25, but you can increase it if you want. And then just hit next right here. And now just go ahead and finish. Okay, so you will see the summary of your server right here. You will see that you have the base memory for about 4 GB, and then you have 4 virtual CPUs, and the disk space you have is 25. You can increase this if you want, but I'm just now going to go ahead and hit finish right here. Okay, so this is now going to give you this. This is the preview also for what you pre-selected, and then from here all we have to do is just go ahead and double click this to start this machine. Okay, so this is now going to start our installation, and I'm just going to go and increase this. So you will see that we have this one. If you actually increase the space for this, you will see that this is still a small, it's not zoomed in. So what I will do is I'm actually going to go here and adjust this. So let's see this one, if you can do scaled mode for this. Okay, like that. And I'm going to now enlarge this. It is still going back, so I will do one thing. I'll do scaled mode right here. Okay, and I will just enlarge this one from here like this, so that you can see it. But as you can see, it already actually started the installation. It's already started the installation for you. And I'm just going to enlarge this so that you can see. Okay, so once you actually start it, it's going to begin the installation. And right here now, this is where now you can begin to click through. So you'll see here that it's asking you which language, and by default it shows you English. So I'm just going to just hit return for that. And then here it says install updates. There's an update available. I'm actually going to continue without updating, but you can update it if you want. And then the layout that you'll be given here is US English. I'm okay with that. I will just click done or continue there. And then right here you will see now the type of installation that you are installing. So here we have Ubuntu Server selected, so I'm just going to click done for this. And then the network configuration here, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to hit done. I'll leave it the default. And then for the proxy address there, I'm just going to click done here as well. Okay, so it's just going to choose random mirror, and you start to download your server. Okay, so now that is going to be, so this mirror has been selected, and I'm just going to hit done for that. Okay, so right here, guided storage configuration, you will see there that you have your, that is your mount space, and then the rest of this. So I'm just going to leave everything as it is, and then just hit done here. And then right here for the storage configuration, I will leave everything. I'm not going to change anything here, and just hit done. And you can see now here saying that this is, it says here confirm destructive actions, selecting continue below will begin the installation. I'm okay with that, so let's go ahead and now hit continue. Alright, so you will see now right here you have your profile configuration, and you need to enter your name. So I'm just going to enter here my name. And the server name, I'm going to call this one, I'm going to call this Ubuntu Server, like that. And then just click enter. And for the username, I'm going to use this username. I'm going to choose a username, and then just enter the password right here, like so, and then confirm the password. Okay, just make sure that they match. Okay, and then just click enter. Alright, so just click done and hit continue here. You can upgrade if you want. I'm not going to upgrade, I'm going to skip. And then from there just hit continue. If you want to install OpenSSH, you can do that. So I'm actually going to do that. And then we will go ahead and click done right here. And for the featured server snaps, these are additional configurations that you can install. I'm not going to do anything here, so just use the down arrow on your keyboard and then just select done and click return. Okay, so then this is going now to begin your installation to install everything that you need for this system to be up and running. It might take a few seconds to complete, so let's let it run, and once it's done we will proceed. Okay, so looks like now the installation is complete, and now all we have to do is just reboot this, or you can view the full log. For me, I'm just going to click reboot, and what this is going to do is basically reboot your machine and bring your environment if everything is good. Looks like we ran into an error here, and the error right here is it failed to unmount the CD-ROM. Okay, so it failed to do that. So what we need to do is I'm going to minimize this. I think I can minimize it. Okay, we can minimize it. And what you need to do is actually go back to your server here and go to settings. Just go to settings, and you need to go, you see here where it says system, you see the boot option that are checked here. You have floppy and optical disk. And what I found was that if you uncheck the optical one, you should be fine. But I'm just going to uncheck both of these because I don't think we need it. So I'm just going to uncheck the both of them and just click OK right here. And now if we go back, we should be able to have this one running fine. Okay, so I'm just going to go right here, exit here, and we will go to view scaled mode right there, and then just hit enter right there. If you click enter, it's now going to start putting your environment. Okay, so and then after this, I think we should be able to see our login screen and go ahead and log in if everything is good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can see now that Ubuntu Server login is showing up here, and all you have to do here is just enter your username and the password, and this is the username and password that we specified earlier. All right, there we go. So once you do that, you should be able now to get logged in, and as you can see myself, I'm logged in successfully, and now you can start using this machine. Okay, so you can now start using this machine. You can see this is your home directory. We don't have anything there. You can do things like if config to check your network configurations, and as you can see, it says that NetTools is not found, so you can go ahead and do the install. But before we install it, we can update this machine. After we update it, let's go ahead and just enter that command, install NetTools, like so. And this one is going to install NetTools, and now after that we can go ahead and run commands like ifconfig to check our IP addresses, so you can see now that you're able to run these commands and everything. Okay, and then the other thing that maybe we can do is just see if we can write a file. So we can do echo hello world right here, and just put this into a text file, and we can now output the results for this file. There we go. Alright guys, so that's how you download and install Ubuntu Server on VirtualBox. Okay, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please give thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not. I will see you then in the next video. Bye bye.